What's going on, everybody? It's Carson. Just did a good workout, so I'm a tad sweaty. Got just this white shirt on. Don't wear anything fancy when I work out. But yeah, quick recap. By the way, I'm making really good progress. Last week I was at 131, and now I'm at 133. So even though a little of that may be water weight or whatever, right now it's 133, so that's 2 pounds of something. So I gained 2 pounds of something, and things are going well. I'm working out a lot, and I'm getting in really good workouts. So I'm really excited for the improvements that's going to be in the future. But something that I wanted to really hit on today was how to actually make life change. Because a lot of times people will they will say, oh, to make life change, you got to motivate yourself. Or to make life change, you got to do this. And of course, there's a lot of different ways to do it, to actually make life change. There's a lot of different ways. And there's a lot of different methods, and use whatever works for you. But this is just a way that I've noticed that helps me a lot. And that is actually forcing yourself to do something. This is super vital and super important. But yeah, so for me, it's really hard to wake up. Insanely hard. Just like anybody, it's really hard to wake up. So what I had to do was I had to get my dad to essentially, how would you word this? So I told my dad this. I told him, hey, Dad, what I need to do is I need to start waking up early. I'm talking about 5 o'clock, 4:30 a.m. So at 5 o'clock, if you don't receive a text from me saying that I'm up, then take away my phone and ground me from my room. Isn't that stupid? Doesn't that sound kind of stupid, right? But what happened was that I started getting accountable, and I started waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and mostly 5 o'clock, but that's still pretty early. Sometimes I couldn't even get up at 6 o'clock, which is the normal time that I usually wake up. But yeah, so I started having to make myself accountable, and what I did was I put sort of like a forcing mechanism, which was my dad taking away my phone and grounding me from my room, because I like to spend time in my room. A lot of parents, they ground kids to their room, but my room is fantastic. I mean, there's just a black background here. This is a couch, but I'm actually in my room right now. I got my computer, got a couch, got a TV, Xbox, bed, guitars. I mean, I could spend hours and hours and hours up here, and I normally do. So what I figured out was that this is something that I really like, right? So I had to say, Dad, take this away from me if I don't wake up at 5 o'clock, because I knew that waking up at 5 o'clock would be super helpful for me. So I did that, and that helped me to get up. That was something life changed. That was some sort of change in my life that I had to do. So what I figured out was that you have to have a forcing mechanism. And another example, I've started working out pretty darn good, and I've started getting into a habit of working out lately. Before, I wouldn't work out that much, I wouldn't eat that much, it wasn't a big thing. But now I actually have this online personal trainer guy. He is fantastic. And on every Monday, I have to send him this spreadsheet with all of my macros and all of the workouts that I've done, the reps, and how many pounds and stuff. And that it keeps me accountable. So when I get kept accountable, I sort of force myself to actually go and work out. I say, hey, you got to get these reps in. You got to do this. You got to eat this food. You got to make sure that you don't eat this food because it's too fatty. And you got to make sure that you eat this food because it's not too, because it's like a good range of protein and stuff. What I had to do was I had to kind of configure my life around this one goal, which was gaining weight and working out and getting stronger. And the way that I did that, the way that I actually changed my life in that way, was that I got a personal trainer online to where I had to send them spreadsheets and stuff every week. So again, the forcing mechanism is super important. It's super important. Go out there and get a forcing mechanism. I don't know what that could be for you. For a lot of times it's parents, and parents will, a lot of times, they will do this. If you say, hey, Dad, I'm trying to get my grades up or something, or say if that's not a big deal for you and you say, hey, Dad, I'm trying to actually go and work out, so So if I don't work out or if I like slack or whatever, can you take my phone and just not give it back to me for like a day or so? And trust me, you will start working out or doing whatever you need to do. Trust me, guys, it's a fantastic way to change your life, and I hope you guys really use this. So your parents are a good resource to make a forcing mechanism. What else? You can give some money to a friend. Say, hey man, here's $200. If I don't show up to the gym with you every single day or whatever on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, then take this $200 and go and spend it immediately or put it in the bank, okay? And then trust me, you won't want to lose that $200. Or do this with a gym buddy. Say, hey, all right, so we're both gonna take $50, and it's gonna be $50 or no, it's this. It's this way where if you say that you want to go to the gym, right, with your friend, and but you're having problems going to the gym. If you say, hey man, if I don't go to the gym, you take $50 of mine, and then what you do is you be truthful about it. If you don't go to the gym, you give them $50, or don't make it too expensive. That's really expensive. Make it like $10. $10 is not too bad, but it's not too little. So like if you don't go to the gym, hand them the $10. It's super easy, and I would suggest making forcing mechanisms like that in your life. So make forcing mechanisms so it can force you into life change. Thanks guys for listening. It's been Carson. This was a really good video blog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, check me out on social media. Instagram /CarsonKendrick. SoundCloud /CarsonKendrick. CarsonKendrick.com. All that cool stuff. Go check that out, and I will see you in the next one.